Hey guys, Lucky Star Shi-Roku here, and welcome back to another update on the status of my hard drive. To be completely honest, I kind of thought we would be done with the whole hard drive saga by now, but here we are with another one. I honestly thought we'd be back to normal at this point because, we're almost at the end of July. July's almost over. We're going into August, and it's still not fixed, which means that through the entirety of July, I've only managed to do 1 week of consistent videos, and the rest of the week, I've just been sitting on my butt watching anime because that's all I can really do at the moment. Been trying to get things fixed, but well. I've talked about the previous update, and once again, if you've missed any of the previous videos, you might want to go back and watch them before coming back to this one, because context is important. So, right, how do I begin with this? So, if you remember, in the last couple different videos, I said that we've contacted a computer repair shop. It was a little more out of our way than I initially thought it was. I thought it was just, in the middle of the town centre, but no, it was a little further out than I actually thought, and a little hard to find. But regardless of all that, we took the drive. Let's see, I took it there on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, something like that, and then I got it back. It was okay for me to go back and get it on Wednesday, but honestly, the last couple of weeks I've just been kind of lazy, just because not being able to record anything, not being able to follow my regular schedule. It's hard to get motivated when I know I can't do anything. So I've been kind of lazy as a result, just because it's kind of messed with my mental head. It's messed with my mental space a little bit. I'm not I'm not saying I'm in a bad mental space exactly, but it's a little difficult to get motivated if I know I can't record. I love recording, I love editing, I love doing stuff for YouTube, and if I can't do that, it kind of messes with my mentality a little bit. I don't mean to say I'm depressed or anything like that, but it's just difficult to get motivated when I know I can't record anything properly, Well, again, getting a little sidetracked. So we took the hard drive there, and I got it back on Thursday. I could have gotten it back on Wednesday, but again, being a little lazy, so I then want to go and get it the next day, on Thursday, and well. Here's the drive. Here's the new drive. It's yeah. So this is the drive now. Basically, I think what they've basically done is they basically just copied and pasted all of my assets from my old drive, and then just kind of paste it onto this new drive. So this is the new drive. So it's I think it's probably still 4 terabytes again. I hope, at the very least. But it's a little different. It's got a bit of a different connection than before, and it still needs power. This one seems to have a on-off switch, which the last one didn't. And not only that, but this one opens up. So if I need to access my data or do anything with it, I can. And so basically, it's a little more accessible, I suppose, in case I need to do anything. Whether it's turn it to an external hard drive or whatever, it should be a lot easier to do that with. But basically, I got it back, new casing, new everything pretty much. But I loaded it in, I put it in, I hooked it up, trying to get it all working, and despite getting it back, I'm still having the same exact issues. So again, new connectors, new casing, overall new hard drive with my data just copied in, and I'm still having the same exact issues as before. So again, new shell, new everything. I plug it in to try and access my my assets, so I can try and make backups of them, thinking that this was all done with, and only to find that when I look in my actual when I look where it should be, it's still showing one less storage device than what should be. So obviously it has my usual C drive and usual stuff that comes with your main computer, so it's got all that, but there wasn't a icon showing that drive, so that's it's still a bit of an issue. So I've got it back. I've got all the shop has done they've done all that. I paid for it. I paid money for it. I think it was I can't remember exactly, but it was a little bit, but at the same time worth it, considering the it was fixing everything. So it wasn't like stupidly expensive, like it wasn't anywhere near 100 or anything like that, but it was definitely a little pricier, but worth it, or at least I thought it was worth it considering it was fixing everything. But again, all that aside, still no joy, still no results. So I've had to wait a little bit until that staff member who has, because right now the staff, don't get me wrong, the staff here are great, but only one of them is kind of got the the techie know-it-all kind of knowledge that I kind of need in this situation. So the staff are good. I'm not saying anything about the staff. It's just there's only one member of staff that I can kind of rely on for this kind of thing. So again, everyone has all their strengths and weaknesses, and it just kind of sucks that only one of them has that kind of techie knowledge and experience that I kind of need for this scenario. So I had to, and the thing is, he was on holiday at the time, so I've had to wait a little bit for him to get back. I've had to wait, like, he came back yesterday, but he wasn't like back on shift until today, so I've had to wait a little bit. I've had him in to have a little look, done the same thing as before, looked at it, checked everything. He's even went as far as to like take my drive and try and see if it worked on the computer in the office downstairs, and still no result on there. So there's a couple things he said it could be. Either it's an issue with my computer, which personally I don't think makes any sense at all, because again, everything, like, I mean, I don't really see how that makes sense, because everything else works there. Everything else works with the computer. There's no issues from what I can tell. It's not like blocking anything else, so I don't think it's the computer. I mean, that's still a viable option if it is, but I still personally doubt it's the actual computer, because it doesn't really have issue with anything. So another thing that he suggested is this new drive maybe has a bit of a different software from the past one, perhaps, like one that's compatible with my computer. So either it's an issue with my computer or something, which I personally doubt, or the second scenario, there's something on the drive that's like there's a software or something which makes it incompatible with my computer. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit. We're gonna look into it on Tuesday a little more. It's gonna take a little bit while longer. Just again, we're doing all we can to try and get everything fixed and bring back the daily stuff. But obviously, Rome wasn't built in a day, and we need to take appropriate time to do all things we need to. So just please try to be a little more patient. I know it's a pain, because obviously I've only, like, through this entire month, I've only done 1 week of videos, but just because all this has been happening. And oh no, I've just realized my birthday is coming up, so that means I'm I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the birthday video, or if I do, it's going to have to be a belated one, perhaps, if I do one at all, because I'm not going to make that deadline. And also, not only that, but there was also meant to be a video kind of celebrating like 1 year since I moved, because on the 1st of August it'll be 1 year since I moved here, and I was going to do a video about that, like showing you know, how I improved and what I've done since moving here, just to make this kind of my home, and just, you know, general video like that. So that's 2 major videos I'm going to have to delay a little bit, either delay or completely redact or cancel, hopefully not, but at the very least, you know, there's a couple of videos I'm going to delay because of that, which is annoying. But yeah, I know it's an inconvenience, I know it's a pain, but just try to bear with us. We're doing the best we can. You know, it's, you know, this is something we can't rush. This is something that we can't rush. We need to take proper time with. You know, if you rush something, then it's gonna get broken or whatever, and so it's a very delicate process. A delicate process you cannot rush at all. So again, just try to bear with us. We're trying to get things back to normal as best as fast as we can, but we just need a little more time. Again, I will continue making these videos just to keep you guys in the loop, but just try to be more patient. You know, again, you can't rush it, but that's basically where we are in terms of all what we've done. Yeah, took it to the repair shop. They've not been like, they've changed everything, copied my data and put it in a new drive. Or, you know, I think that's what we've done. So we're just gonna play it by ear on Tuesday and just see what happens. Again, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was anything like this, so it is going to take a bit of time. So again, try to be patient, try to just bear with us for a little bit. We're doing the best we can. I know it sucks, but we'll get the daily stuff back eventually. We're just going to need a little more time. But that's going to about do it for now. I know I was kind of rambling, but this is just, you know, I'm kind of going out my mind a little bit of how long. Like, honestly, I really thought we'd be done with this by now, but no, it's still going. You know, I was only, you know, so basically, this year, July has just been a really, really crap month for me. You know, I was only like, just when I started to do daily videos, then this happens, which it just made my whole July kind of crap. I mean, you know, at least I was able to get a video talking a little bit, you know, celebrating the 4th of July and all that, but well, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's about where I'm going to leave this. Again, thank you for understanding, thank you for being patient and all that. I really appreciate that. Again, try to be patient, try to be a little more understanding and patient as best you can. We are doing the best we can. And with all that said, I will see you guys in the next update. I'll try and do these regularly, but again, I'll see you guys in the next update. Until then, have a good day, you guys.